Welcome to Weird Historian. These old photos capture real moments from the past, strange, powerful, and often forgotten pieces of history that still speak to us today. 7,000-year-old carving of a camel on a cliff in northern Saudi Arabia. A cameraman filming over Baker Street, London, 1930. A couple enjoys an Italian meal, 1870. A daughter teaching her mother how to read, Alabama, 1890. A grocery store clerk in Tallahassee, Florida, 1962. A lady from high society, Ottoman Empire, 1900s. A man repairs the antenna on the World Trade Center, New York City, 1979. A photograph of a little boy carrying a newborn lamb, Scotland, 1932. A picture of a black child as a zoo attraction in Belgium in 1958. A woman guard on an electric train. A young soldier and his mother right before he left for World War I. After the war ended in May 1945, it took months to transport all those men and women home again, and some didn't arrive until just before Christmas. Alma Reville with the prop head of her husband, Alfred Hitchcock, 1972. An urban nurse tells rural women about contraception, 1960s. Anatoly Karpov playing an exhibition chess game, 1978. Autistic children wearing straitjackets are strapped to a radiator inside a mental hospital in 1982. Bedouin warrior in Saudi Arabia in 1906. Boy author Horace Wade poses with Rudolph Valentino and his dog in front of his bungalow at United Artists Studio in Los Angeles, 1925. Boys in the Street, Stepney, London, 1935. Burlington Mayor Bernie Sanders picks up trash on his own in a public park after being elected in 1981. Corseted women play cards in the wilderness, 1890s. Daughter of Polish farmer helping in the tobacco harvest. Dennis and Randy Quaid, 1982. Elvis Presley at home at Graceland, 1960. Ernest Hemingway kicking a can of beer, Ketchum, Idaho, 1959. Fidel Castro plays baseball in Havana, 1959. Freddie Mercury and David Bowie backstage at Live Aid, 1985. Going to McDonald's in the 1950s. Gregory Peck and Brock Peters in To Kill a Mockingbird, 1962. High school auto shop class in the 1950s. In 1918, coal miners were astonished to uncover a petrified tree stump entombed within a coal seam. India during British colonization. Iron lungs for polio, 1950s hospital. Jimmy Stewart with his dad outside his father's hardware store shortly after World War II. John F. Kennedy and Jacqueline Bouvier relaxing at the Kennedy family home in Hyannisport in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, on the 4th of July, 1953. Kuba Comet, 1950s. Linemen working on utility poles in the early 1900s. Margaret Gorman, the first Miss America, 1921. Mary Wallace, the first female bus driver for Chicago Transit Authority, 1974. Monet with his wife Alice, 1908. Mother fastening a notice reading, "Please, Mr. Motorist, watch out for me," onto her son's back before he sets out on a trial bicycle ride. Nancy Pelosi with US President John F. Kennedy during Kennedy's inauguration as president, 1961. Olga Schubert, a 5-year-old girl, photographed after a day's work picking shrimp at Biloxi Canning Factory. Ozzy Osbourne and first wife Thelma at their wedding, 1971. Pioneer woman collecting buffalo chips for fuel. President Bill Clinton photographed with a very excited White House intern, 1996. Prisoners being buried alive. Pumping water in North Africa before windmills. Queen Elizabeth with her mother in the 1990s. Richard White Bull, Oglala Sioux, 1899. Shepherds on top of Mount Parnassus, Delphi, 1903. Sigmund Freud with his sons Ernst and Martin, who served in the Austro-Hungarian army, 1914. Sigourney Weaver and Mel Gibson pose for a photo in 1982. Swimmers enjoy a dip in the rain at Bexley Heath swimming baths in Kent in 1936. Teenage sisters Gertrude and Ursula Falk, Germany, 1906. The Chrysler Building from the roof of the Pan Am Building, 1963. The great-grandmother of the herd, Montana, 1906. The Harlem Barbershop, Granville County, North Carolina, 1939. The Hollywood sign shortly after it was installed. It originally read Hollywoodland 1923. This Italian woman is curiously inspecting the kilt of a Scottish soldier. The soldiers are standing near the Colosseum after the liberation of Rome in 1944. trappers and hunters in the Four Peaks country in Browns Basin, Arizona. Tricycle gang in Brooklyn, New York City, 1930s. Walking on Stilts, Overbrook School for the Blind, Philadelphia. When they realized women were using their sacks to make clothes for their children, flour mills of the 1930s started using flowered fabric for their sacks,